Hello viewers, I remain Beatrice Christopher from Statistics Scribe. God's willing, in these tutorials I'm going to explain to you how to perform simple linear regression analysis in R. Okay, don't forget I'm using R Studio as an IDE. Okay, so on the previous video on how to define and enter data in R for simple linear regression analysis using R Studio, we actually created these variables x and y with entries here for x and this for y, okay, appearing in the environment pane here. Previously we had something here on the console pane that looks like this here, same as this, right? So now this time around, to perform the analysis, I'm assuming we don't have an R script. Okay, I'm assuming you're performing your analysis using the R console. My bad. So quickly, after having or entering your data into R or R Studio, all you have to do is you define the function. Okay, now before then we're going to create a variable. What do we want to do? Let's say I want to estimate the value of y on x, meaning I want to have a model on that. So let's say I want to estimate the value of y on x, and for the sake of this video I want to call mine y estimate underscore estimate. If you like, you can call it y hat, y cap, whatever it is you want to call it. If you like, you can call it anything you want. So I'm creating a new variable called y estimate, and this y estimate defining using the variable operator, and I have a function called LM. This means linear model. So I'm going to produce that. So I'm going to predict y on x. Okay, so you can see here y on x. So that's all. Then you press enter. So observe what happens here. I have another data here called y estimate list of 12. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is you use the summary function. Summary of what? Summary of the variable you're estimating or what you want the model to look like. So I have summary open bracket, summary of y underscore estimate. Now this is a prediction. It's telling me that do I have something like this that I want it to appear here? Is that what I'm saying? If that is it, you can press enter and you see it. Then you go to the end and execute it by pressing enter. Observe what will happen here in the R console. Okay, now you see we have our output here, linear model for formula for y on x. We have our residuals, that's our error term. The first error term is this, second error term. We have 7 error terms, and this is our table. In the long run I will explain what all the entries here means, okay, for any simple linear regression analysis. But for the sake of these tutorials, this is how to run simple linear regression analysis in R using R console, as you can see. So this is our coefficient intercept, which is our beta naught, and our gradient or slope here for x is 0.867y. My bad, is 0.8671, and for this intercept we have 7.9122. So quickly I'm going to solve the same problem using the R script pane. Okay, trust me, it's straightforward. So on the R script pane, if you remember in the previous video, we entered this data. We have our x and y, and I said I prefer the R script pane because you can debug and you can edit without going through series of difficulties. Okay, you can easily identify your error. So let's see now. Press enter. Observe it's not appearing in the environment pane. So here you can type it as a note. So here, what the next thing that we need to do is, let's say we have y hat or y estimate. In my own case, I'm using y estimate. Y estimate defined linear model as a function predicting the value of y on x. Okay, shift, then you press enter. The next thing we need to do is we apply the summary function, summary of y estimate. as previously. It's going to appear because we have it. You see it's appearing, but I don't want to press the enter key. I want to show you that it's possible for you to type it all through. Estimate. Then you shift here. You can either press enter to go to the next line of your code, but at the fourth line here we are through with our code, right? So you can select through all what you want to run. You see the difference. Now I want to run this as a whole in its entirety, so you can press your command enter for Windows. So you can press your command enter for Mac users and control enter for PC users. So in my own case here, I'm using command enter. So you can see here, so it has transferred the information from the R script to the R console without altering or taking away the entries in the R script. So as you can see, that's why I said it's preferable you run it here. Everything is here on the R console. The output is still the same as usual, and we have it appearing in the environment window. So I hope you like this video. Kindly like, share, subscribe, hit on the notification bell for more updates.